we get a moment alone with Christine speaking to the camera, solo interview, and Christine is talking about how she has been thinking of this moment and thinking of selling her first home and getting that check and thinking, what debt can I pay off first with this check?
Yep.
And asking the family, what debt needs to be paid off first with my first big check?
Yes.
And she says that to the camera. And then they go to the family on the couch, the adults on the couch. And Christine is reminiscing and talking about studying by herself and that her kids had to pick up the slack because she had to study by herself.
Well, she starts out by saying that she was thinking about life in Lehigh and how they all supported each other when they used to live there together. And then she says, here I'm all alone, so the kids have to pick up the slack.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we are failing as a family. To translate that, she says, I feel like we're failing as a family. But what she actually said was, I feel like we are failing as a family. We're not a support system. And that's frightening. Frightening.
It's really sad, too. She says, I created this void in my kids' lives. I didn't have the support from my sister wives. I feel like we're failing as a family right now. Sorry, we haven't gotten together a lot. And it's like she's saying all these deep things. Like she's finally coming to terms and like saying how she feels and outing the reality. And nobody knows what to say.
Except for Mary comes in.
With
She
her
chimes in.
bullshit.
I wouldn't go so far as to call us a failure. We need to continue working on things.
We need to continue working towards things that we want.
It's like
a wet bar.
Like a wet bar. Like, Mary, where are you? What are you working on? This is, up until this point, I've been primarily distracted by what the fuck Robin's doing with her time. Now I'm going, what are you all doing with your time?
Mary's
like,
Delulu.
What?
Talking to strangers on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, we just need to keep working towards what we want. And Christine's trying to drop these hard truths.
Yeah.
And no one is willing to hear them. And you've got Cody's eyes rolling so far back in his head that I don't think they're ever going to come back from hell.
Oh, God.
Ugh. And she goes, I wanted to pass for the money. I wanted to be sure that we could afford these houses and be in these houses so that we could be together. And that's just so sad. Like what we were saying earlier, it's not about her passion for wanting to do this. It's not that she's enjoying it. She's not studying it and learning it easily because she doesn't give a fuck about it. She's doing it for the money. And it's very hard to learn about something when you don't care about it.
Right. And also to almost like catch up on their already existing obligation, right? Like they've made these choices. They're buying these homes. They're doing this stuff. And she feels the pressure to not only make this happen in the future, but to like, we've already started this and I have to catch up. Like, I've got to make this happen. And fuck that unnecessary pressure.
I think she's been seeing herself as like a side character for so long.
Right.
And now she's getting like that main character energy and nobody knows how to handle it because she says a lot of things in this couch interview that are hard hitting and no one knows what to say. I think they're shocked that she's coming. Maybe she's had a cider before the couch interview.
Yes.
She even says, she goes, I wanted more than a husband. That's why I chose this life. And then Cody's got these shifty ass eyes and I just want to slap him across his fat chin.
Oh, God, not his fat chin. It's like a restating of her tagline from the show. I wanted sister wives more than a husband. I needed the support, and that's why I chose this life. I don't want to raise these kids all by myself. It's been 2 years of me doing that.
She says, I don't reach out and ask for help, and you don't either. That's not what I signed up for. And now we realize why she's so red-nosed.
From the cider?
She's angry.
From her anger.
She's got the cider in her, and it's given her the courage, and she's worked up, and she's a pale girl like me, and we get red in the nose when we're mad. And she's been holding it in. I applaud her for the truth bombs that she's dropped this entire episode. nobody had anything to say. And
Yeah.
you can tell Janelle is soaking it in. They show Janelle looking at her a few times, and I think Janelle is legitimately the only one not worried about covering their tracks in their
Right.
ass.
Being defensive.
And
Yeah.
she's the only one that's like digesting it for what it is. Cody's got his eyes rolling back in his head and he's shifting his eyes back and forth like really quickly.
Okay.
Like he does this weird thing where he looks back and forth really fast because he's trying to see and gauge who's realizing what and what lie he's going to have to spin next. And then Robin's like comprehending it still. She's like 10 paces at least back, probably 1,000 paces. And then Mary's trying to defend and cover up because she's doing shady shit behind everyone's back. It's like you can see it on their faces that they don't know how to react to her because they're all hiding something.
Absolutely. I mean, no one has anything to say, according to this edit. They don't show anybody saying anything, except for Mary, who basically has a defensive
Pretends to defend
posterity. Right. Like, well, I don't think that we're actually failing. And
it.
it's like,
Superficially.
well, what do you mean you don't think we're failing? Like, oh my God, you're clearly failing.
We just need to keep working towards the things that we want.
Yeah, right. Like that wet box.
Anybody could fucking say that. Oh my God, anybody could come off the street and feed you
Stranger
that
that knows nothing. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's quite dramatic, but there's still an element, I don't know how to describe it, where I, as a casual viewer, I'm going like, is it really all that dramatic?
But it doesn't go anywhere.
This is it. There's no resolve. There's no like next steps. There's no nothing. Like that was the end of the episode.
Because they leave and go their separate ways again.
Right. So now the episode's going to wrap and we as viewers are going to go about our lives until next week when we come back and they're on their next adventure. And in their lives, it's the same thing. Christine talks about that in her book. They come together for these couch moments, and that was like the closest thing they had to real conversations, which is on a set being filmed with
like
lights,
therapy,
cameras,
and then you leave.
producers.
Yeah.
And then you, next time you see each other is when you're going to film something and there's a crew there?
I think this episode really portrays one person screaming out for help and everyone else turning their backs because it's the easy thing to do and there's money on the line and the houses are on the line. And
yeah,
it's funny because now in reality TV, nowadays, nobody'd be turning their backs. They'd all be confrontational for the drama for the show.
Yeah, the producers would be poking and prodding to make it even more escalated.
That's why it's so it's so cool doing this rewatch to me because it's like mind-blowing how much reality TV has changed. It's mind-blowing that this is a family that literally started out together in this completely different situation and we're seeing it fall apart in real time. We're seeing some people fight for it. We're seeing other people pretend to fight for it. And I didn't get that at the time when I was catching episodes here and there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And now I'm like, this is so blatant and in front of everyone's faces. Like, how could you not see the demise of this family coming 1,000 miles away?
And also, there's an element of where they started being cult members. I'm saying started as a family.
Oh,
right?
yeah. And
so
where
like,
they broke off.
Right. So their fundamentals, as fundamentalists, like they literally were living a life that had a lot of denials, walls up, we don't address things, passive aggressive behaviors, etc. So that was like how they were underlying started. And Christine, as they reference in Becoming Sister Wives, she saved their bacon, according to Cody. Like she probably brought a brevity
because she was so naive.
She was lighthearted and she kind of took pressures off of people in different ways. But then, and that worked for them in a way where they kind of were going through the motions for a long time. And then when Robin joined, it was at the same time as they started filming a show, and I just feel like they were not great to begin with.
With Christine, I very much so see the keep sweet thing playing out. And I think she was naive. I think she was raised in a polygamy situation that wasn't abusive. And so she had these rose-colored glasses on, and slowly, like, her rose-colored glasses are coming off, and she's not keeping sweet anymore. She's learning who she is as an individual. She's learning that she has autonomy as a woman. And I'm seeing her changing in front of me slowly but surely. And we haven't seen her in a lot of episodes. And then all of a sudden we see her in this episode very, very heavily. And the keep sweet thing is falling apart for her. And it's fascinating. It's morbidly fascinating.
Morbidly.